Well, it looks like the recording stopped for a moment, so back over here. I guess this will be the video number 2. So yeah, I'm continuing on our journey over here, and we got the Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy card game over here. We've got some anime stuff. Girls Band Party, Bang Dream. That is the very apt anime name for it. Future Card Buddy Fight Ace. So it kind of has a, one of those like Digimon type art styles associated with it. And like I said, I'm not going to stop and talk to everyone, but if there's anybody that you want to specifically see, here's our buddies from Monster Apocalypse. That's been selling like hotcakes over here. So, Privateer Press, and let's see, over here we've got their in-house miniature painter. They put you to work at every opportunity, don't they?
No, I'm doing this for fun, actually. I am not affiliated with them. I only have table space because they're nice. Thank you. Also, I bring in people. Yeah, take as many as you want.
Well, you look like you have a lot of good fun because these are pretty phenomenal. Is all this your work?
Yeah, this is all mine.
It's pretty awesome. Do you do this like for commissions or sales?
No, my husband's the commission painter and way better than me. I just do it for fun. I'm nominally part of his studio, I guess, because sometimes I do some.
Kind of got to be.
It's our house. The studio is our house.
Right.
So yeah, I guess so, sort of.
Well, that's cool.
No, I just do it in front of the TV and it's all my stuff.
I'm making a YouTube video, just kind of covering all the events and booths here. Do you have a card or something? I can get your name, a shout out, get your company.
No, I actually don't. Again, he has all that stuff.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, so it's Primal Poodle Painting.
PrimalPoodlePainting.
Yep, it's on Facebook.
.com. Or is it just on Facebook?
It's primalpoodle.com.
Okay.
And then on Facebook it's Primal Poodle Painting.
Okay. I'll try to leave the link below so that I'm with the Allspark.
Okay, awesome.
Mostly we do Transformers type stuff, but I'm trying to kind of expand into the game because I love gaming and I've been into this stuff probably longer than I've been into I'm like not even halfway through and I'm just walking around. So
awesome.
Plus, is this part of the Monster Art? Is this part of Privateer Press?
Yes, so this is all Privateer Press. These are Hordes models, and then this is the events area. So they're running tournaments and narrative events, and that's what
It's pretty cool. Well, I appreciate. I'm sorry to interrupt you there. I appreciate you taking the time, and I'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
So over here we've got looks like tokens and things like that. Different little perks. These are skulls. Hi, do you have a moment to talk? Do you have a moment? I'm Greg. I'm with the Allspark. I actually know your marketing guy, Magellan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He told me to come out and look for you. I wanted to see your guys set up.
I can't not I feel like
Lyle.
Editor-in-chief of the magazine. So what have you got here? Like what are these?
So these are prizes for playing Iron Arena. Our event space has open play. Mm-hmm. So if you play open play, you get you earn skulls just for playing.
So anybody who's out here now, they can just jump in and play and compete for these prizes.
Yeah, exactly.
And some of these look pretty good. Like these are metal coins.
Right. Yeah. These are metal coins that we made for different OP events and stuff like that. We also have actual product you can come in.
That's nice.
So it's basically just redeem the skulls after you play some games.
It's kind of like having carnival tickets. You play the games and get the tickets, and then you go redeem your prize.
Exactly.
It's pretty nice. And what's your big game right now, Monster Apocalypse? You said that was doing pretty well for you guys.
Yeah, Monster Apocalypse is a new game. It debuted here at GenCon. Mm-hmm. It's a monster versus monster fighting game where you're using sort of a city block to your advantage, trying to slam monsters into buildings to deal maximum damage.
And then, so all the players are monsters.
Exactly.
They're
yeah.
just different kinds of monsters.
Yeah, you got a monster and you have a support support force of tanks or littler monsters or something like that.
That's nice. So different factions, and they just kind of compete against each other on the. How big's the playing mat? Do you have an example of that?
We don't have one here, but it's probably about like 20 by 25 or so.
So plenty of space just to kind of get in there and just in one of those contained type battles and things like that.
Exactly.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll be looking out for. And that's in stores right now, or
It'll
is
be
it?
in stores in September.
What's the cost on that?
It's $50 for a starter.
Okay, so that's pretty cheap for that type of game.
It comes with a monster, it comes with 5 units, comes with all the dice you need, comes with maps.
Because I saw your ad on the back of the brochure, and there's a lot of good miniatures in there. Just for the sake, if you just collect miniatures, this is a good game to have just for those.
Sure, yeah.
So yeah, but if you're at GenCon today, you can pick it up, and then otherwise it'll be available in September.
That's right.
Okay, well thanks.
All right,
I appreciate your time.
Yeah, cheers.
So that was the Monster Apocalypse. They've got the War Machine steam-powered combat. And so if you're here, yeah, you can play their game, and then you can win some of the prizes. This is a big, nice diorama for sure. I assume that's for the War Machine game, which is kind of similar to Warhammer from the looks of it. But then you got another Warhammer style game over there, Age of Sigmar Champions. So that's pretty recent. So let's continue on this way. Here we are. And a lot of these, I've seen them online. I haven't had a chance to play many of these games. Where I'm at locally, there's a couple game stores, but they're kind of out of the way. I don't get there as often as I should. But so there's more games over here. Kind of moseying on over to the Wizards booth. I'm not sure what this game is, but I love the cover art. That's one thing that these games thrive at too. There are so many good art concepts and covers and just page art that just looks amazing on all of them. Like I said, it's a very competitive market, and you've got to draw the most attention. You've got to look better. You've got to sound better. You got to present yourself better. And that's what these guys are here to do. They're definitely here to work. So let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, Hearthstone. So that makes sense. And I got different things over here. Let's take a look at their display case. So they got a couple pops and some little chibi figures. They have Overwatch, World of Warcraft. It's a pretty neat looking box. I don't know if it's actually made of wood or if it's just. Yeah, it looks like it's. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, as I just overheard. So that's $125. I don't know what it comes with. Maybe. And then you get all this other stuff here. Kobolds and catacombs in the old Dungeons and Dragons classic style. So come back over here from the back side. See what we got. So yeah, the Hearthstone hearth is pretty big. I'd say it's a good 15 feet tall, maybe 20 feet tall. It's pretty large. And then over here we got just their main promotional thing. Looks like a movie theater in here. This is their shop. So they sell all kinds of stuff. Blizzard gear, statues. If you take a look at that, I don't know how big that statue is, but it's $450. And then t-shirts and even the smaller statues. Well, they're $175, but I'm guessing that they're, full-size large statues. So that one must be huge. I don't see it displayed anywhere though, so I'm not certain. Over here we've got. I'll show that a little bit. I'll probably get a copyright claim if I show that for too long. So let's go over here and see what they got. These are their smaller figures. They're cute figures. They've got this chart here that kind of shows everything that you have available to you from their Blizzard gear booth. Hi, how's it going? Do you have any displays of that giant $450 statue?
We do not have Sylvanas is out front. The hammer is here, and then the smaller ones we have Widowmaker up top in this display case, and then Genji and Honto on the bottom.
So this hammer, that's one that you have available here today as well?
Yeah, it's about 40 pounds.
That's nice. That's a real hammer.
That is a real hammer.
You can defend your home with that.
Definitely.
And that's obviously, I assume it's based on Warcraft because it looks like a Warcraft graphic. That's amazing. And what does this go for?
That's 400. For the hammer and the stand.
And the stand?
The hammer is 350.
Yeah, this is just a solid block of steel.
Yeah,
So that's definitely something that that you'd want to have, better than all the plastic stuff that you get. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. Do you have a card or anything, or a brochure? I'm sure everybody.
That's about it.
Okay, I'm sure everyone can find what they need online. It's not like no one knows who Blizzard is.
We actually have convention exclusives here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you?
Out of the items that we take to conventions, there are a select few where you can only get them where we go to conventions.
So they kind of follow you around, and then they're not
Basically.
available online, or
Correct. So the one that we have now, the newest one, is this one. It's the rainbow card back from Hearthstone. It's a pin. Then we have the Anduin and Sylvanas.
Yeah, I saw
two-pack.
those over on the case over there on the other side.
Yep. This one is online. The Gold Pachimari, and then the Twilight Orisa. Those are, and then I think we have one more. The Pachimari pin, and those are our convention exclusives.
Okay.
So
yeah,
only get them
if you want those things, you're gonna go to where Blizzard goes. So come out here to GenCon. There's still 3 more days, counting today. So they'll have plenty of stuff available. Here's their case. So yeah, I would say at this point they're more of a collector market than a video game producer. They got so much stuff, but they got really good games too. World of Warcraft. It's one of the longest running popular MMOs. And then you've got your Overwatch, which, you see that everywhere. It's very nonstop. I've never actually played Overwatch. I want to, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. It's another thing. I just don't have time to play video games as much either as I used to, but definitely a long time ago WoW player. So I remember GenCon HQ. So this will tell you where everything's at. It's got all your event hours. It's got all your co-sponsors, which is a fairly large list. I don't see Wizards of the Coast on there. I know they're here with some of their Magic stuff and with their Transformers card game, but they've kind of all but abandoned Gen Con, which is sad. I remember the last time I was in the Gen Con when they were here. Their booth, you think Blizzard has a big booth. Their booth took up like the middle of this room. It was a cave. You had to walk into the cave to get to the booth stuff. It was insane. But they've just kind of shied away. And I don't know if that's a Hasbro directive. If anybody has any idea on that, I'd like to know. So now we're over here and I've stumbled into a vault. What is this game?
Fallout Wasteland Warfare.
When is it launched, or has it?
It's shipping now, but it's not in the hall yet.
Okay. My name's Greg. I'm with the Allspark. I'm just doing some coverage, some booth coverage, some game coverage. Fallout is one of my all-time favorite games. Back from the original,
Adam's actually, sorry to interrupt, but Adam's the guy that's right. He's the guy that we're just fans.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought they just had you all decked out, but
we're just a Canadian fans.
Well, you're definitely drawing a crowd. Let me. No, that's great.
Adam's the man.
You guys have more stuff that day?
I think in the Salt Hall.
If you want to. How you doing?
Hi. My name's Greg. I'm with the Allspark. I was covering all the events, and I heard that you guys were here,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen the game up front yet.
It's a lot of fun. So
This is-
going here, but we're running demos in the main hall if you want to check it out.
Okay.
So we'll have that going on too.
See, I'm a newbie because I've just stumbled in, and I thought this was the main hall, but
Yeah.
it's just that I know it's where they
this
play.
is the periphery.
Every step you take.
All right, I got
Because
my
we're just
missile
leaving
launcher.
it.
Now I'm gonna start hurting myself here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up.
We're gonna let you kill yourself, Adam.
So yeah, they're in a match right now, and based on what I'm seeing so far, which I'm not familiar with the game, it looks like it plays very much like the original Fallout, where you have the
Very
tactical.
much like that, yeah. So I need a 6, 7, 8 to hit. I get a armor piercing die and an ant piercing die. I hit
Oh,
with an extra damage, so it's going to still splash. So it's going to splash to 2 of my guys.
Look at these cars.
So it's going to do
This
2,
terrain,
3,
these fences.
4 damage to the door.
This is the most phenomenal layout I've ever seen, and I don't know if that's my Fallout bias coming
Look
into it.
inside the vault too.
Go check the vault out over here while they're playing.
This guy has to save on a 1,
And I guess this is,
which he doesn't. So he's going to take 3.
if it comes in a case like this, oh my gosh. Fallout is one, I just got done saying how I don't play very many computer games, but I definitely keep up with Fallout. And then you've got your vault over here. And if you ever play the original Fallout games, the Interplay, Black House Studios games, this just, I mean, this is the game from this perspective.
I think we're just leaving it.
Okay.
So you got your computer down here,
Let's
there,
make this the last turn. So it's all-
and then you got your, oh yeah, look, it's, I mean, these look like
So you guys
realized assets from the game. You got your vault dweller down there, and the screens even look like they light up the way they're.
Electron and a Celtron.
This is
So it goes back to you.
this is amazing. Doing a little vault walkthrough. There's a door there.
So you guys get to ready it first.
So and then you've got here's the vault entrance or exit, I guess, depending on how you look at it.
All right, sentry bot.
May I pick this up?
Yeah, please.
So this is the Sentry bot, and this is painted. This has got the copyright Bethesda on it. But I wish this camera focused a little better.
I'm gonna go with the
Here we go.
because he can do the most damage.
So
I'm gonna guess.
these are amazing. I think if I was going to accidentally spend a lot of money, this would be the game I did it with.
So I just do 3, 4.
So you've got some battlefield setup rules.
Is that enough?
You got your
Almost.
cards,
One more.
and
Door starts to open.
you got all your more miniatures over here. So yeah, I guess I'll find them out in the main hall. I'm going to sit here for just a second too, just so I can
Exactly. Well, he can stand outside. and
get
throw
into what
bombs.
they're doing.
That's all he can do.
And these are the, as they mentioned before, they're the fans. They're just out here in character. The Canadian Vault, 519 from the looks of it.
519 actually.
519.
Yeah, it's our area code.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. Those are nice suits.
Why? Thank you.
So yeah, this is.
Doors open. It's starting out to open again.
Okay, so it looks like they're trying to get into the vault now. I mean, this is just. If you just bought this as a display piece to put on your shelf, it would be phenomenal. But the fact that the rules come with it so that you can play.
You're all right.
Now I don't know how painted they come in packaging, and if they come this well done, but whether that's the case or not.
You can see everything that comes with the box set on the hand.
So you guys painted these up.
I painted all these.
You painted these up.
That's all my stuff.
So they don't come painted.
No, they come. There's PVC and resin versions.
Uh-huh.
So this shows the PVC version. That's everything you get in the box set, and that's shipping right now. That will be in your stores probably by the time you get home.
In the stores by the time. Are you able to pick it up here if you're at the con? You
Because
said
not all the pre-orders are shipped, we're not selling them at the con.
that's a good ethical policy to have, because I've seen companies do that to where they'll just favor the GenCon attendees,
Yeah.
and that upsets a lot of folks.
I've been one of those people in the past. I
So
know how it
that
goes.
is very. I
Yeah.
commend you for that.
Thank you.
Can I take this?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is something I'll take with me as well, and then get some more of the.
Pretty much not anything else we can
But yeah, this is. So he painted those up, but I mean they look amazing. It shows you what they can become if you have a little bit of. Well, I don't say a little bit of skill, a lot of skill, but. So I'm gonna take this with me and wander further over here. So yeah, he said that this is just the outer realm of the show, and the main floor is further in the deeper we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and just make it be the video number part 2, And then once I get to somewhere new, I will go with a part. Scratch that, because I'm going all the way over here because I finally saw the Magic the Gathering stuff in here on the back middle of the other side of the room. Sorry, my voice is cracking. It's very dry throat in here. I will say this to you guys. Just talking to you while I walk and explore all this kind of helps my social anxiety to where I always feel overwhelmed from large crowds. So this kind of passes the time and gets me through the crowds without worrying too much about the claustrophobia, which I honestly don't know who that affects, but I didn't really realize it affected me until I started avoiding conventions. So here we are at the Magic the Gathering prize wall. And I don't know that this is affiliated. This isn't Wizards. This is just their tournament that they're running. So that's still cool. And then like the other stuff and a lot of groups are doing, they're doing the ticket style. You go play in your tournament and then you get your points and then you turn them in and get the prizes. So it's pretty cool. You get to pick stuff. And you see a lot of people playing at tables. You see a lot of tables full, but the Magic tables, they're still doing pretty well. It's very serious business. And because out here, you got your prizes, but there are pro players that win large cash prizes. So here's, you can register for the event, and I'm sorry, excuse me. So you register for the event out here, and looks like the next one, I don't know when the next one is, 12:50 p.m. That's either the time or the event. I haven't really been keeping track of time, so.
This registration is that registration?
I'm not actually sure, sir. They're on the main events look like they're there, and
the information desk.
So you help him out there. Now we're gonna go over here. So, all right, yeah, we'll call that a break for now, and I'll be back with another video.